In the depths of the Underdark, our adventurers embarked on a journey to the city of Grackles. Amidst the bustling forges of the Stern Duerga, they secured weapons to aid the gnomes of Blingdenstone. There they plan to face the malevolent Pudding King and his slime army. They prepare for the coming battle, fortifying their defenses, strengthening their forces. United in purpose, they stand ready to face the encroaching darkness.
So,
I don't know about you guys, but I feel ready for something.
Well, if my list is correct, all we have left really in preparation is to deal with Ogre Moxbane.
which, after several days of being out, and you literally spent weeks going between Gracklestug, and you also tried to stop back at Neverlight Grove, but realized that was a bad idea.
Well, we got our stuff there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Diathos
say-
found a waifu.
Yeah, got my metal wife,
Yes, he did.
happy life. that meme I sent was...
Yep. I realized I was actually following the artist that made those comics.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I've seen that, and I had to look for it. I was like, yeah, that's what it is. Husband detected. But nonetheless, you've done all but that, and the priest here at the Temple of the Speaking Stones approaches you and provides you with a scroll of banishment. And he says that if you take that back to the cave where you found Ogormok's Bane, it should force it to go back to the elemental earth, or the elemental plane of earth.
And what exactly do we do if it fails?
Pray to the gods. But as far as I know, that should work.
Alrighty.
Wait, that thing only takes control of the stone golems, right?
Who is going in to do it? Are you going as a full group, or are you just going to send a couple people?
Well, I think Vanek, you with Miss Erin and John and Zed should be fine, right?
So everybody be it but Diathos?
Diathos,
What?
Lucas, they're not going, along with...
I realize, yes.
And,
Everybody besides us two.
well,
So-
NPCs.
No.
Yeah, besides the NPC.
You've got a bigger party than that. Well,
Oh.
the four of you then, are you going to
Everyone.
go in... What was that?
Everyone can raise their temporary hit points up to 9 because of level up.
Extra 9 temporary hit points from Diathos. But, are you going to try and go in stealthy, or you guns blazing? I assume the fact that Zed and Little John means hacking and whacking and smacking.
What going
I
on?
believe so.
I was talking about that.
You, Little John, Venick, and Aaron are going to go and cleanse Ogormok's Bane. All you have to do is get
Okay.
there and cast the scroll. Are you going to go sneaky or loud?
Well, considering my stuff sucks.
And my stealth sucks. I think it's just clank, clank, here comes the tanks.
Yeah, probably. Alright.
I
Well-
don't clank.
He tried.
Clop.
Stomp, stomp, here comes the bomb.
No, he doesn't stomp, he clops.
Who's got the coconuts?
Well, I won't go full battle map for just the four of you, but I will state that you encounter several slimes along the way. They don't take much to defeat, but you don't remember there being this many slimes when you went through these areas last. Venick, you'll be the one that has to cast the banishment spell, because it is prepared as a cleric spell. Since it was the priest.
Alright.
So that means don't fuck it up.
Well, it's basically, I will need strength checks from everyone in the four of you that went. Party strength checks, so to speak. So it is a good thing you sent Little John and Zed.
I was gonna say, because I'm not gonna do well on those.
Just
Just a
saving
strength
throw or
check.
just a check?
just to check, because you guys collapsed the tunnel to where Ogremok's Bane was.
Oops.
I'm good.
Have to fix that.
So you'll need to dig it back out. Luckily, Zed is by himself, probably going to just take everything. Zed and Little John, they get there, they see the stones, they just kind of lock eyes, they both flex, and they just start punching straight through all the rocks.
Well, good for them.
Grab a stone and open it like a door. Like, through here, guys.
I'm helping you.
Entire rubble.
Fennec and Aaron, honestly, I mean, you can help, but
Hey, I got a
Not
21.
letting me roll.
Yeah, it wasn't letting me roll either. I had to
Great.
right click on it and then click roll.
Now, which dust cloud are
Okay,
they
then.
supposed to take care of?
well, D&D Beyond has had a bunch of updates.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I rolled an 18 on D&D Beyond, but it's not like going through. Let me try something else.
I'm wondering
Yeah,
if
I
you-
rolled it. I rolled it in roll.
Okay, so it's doing that.
See what happens.
I don't know why it's not rolling my strength.
Yeah, it's broken.
Well,
It doesn't roll my strength either. It pops up and gives like the saving.
Yeah.
Or whatever your strength is instead. That's not cool.
It gave time.
Well, I
updates
can-
ruining everything.
Yeah.
I can roll something that had my strength on it, just like, because it's going to be a roll of a dice anyway.
Good enough, as long as there's not an extra modifier.
Why is it 2? So dumb. What's
Is
going
it
on?
automatically trying to do advantage?
I don't know. No, it's not.
Either way, I mean, you don't provide a whole lot of help, but considering Zed and Little John's just absolute, they basically just treat it like a day at the gym. Start lifting. They start bench pressing all the stones. And once the way is clear, Venek, you are able to read the scroll and perform a banishment spell on Ogremok's Bane, sending it back to the plane of Earth.
Sweet. We rock.
And with that, everything, all the preparations have been completed to take down the Pudding King.
Pudding. Copyright.
That should be fine.
Yeah, that's like really
It's like five
Out of
seconds
two.
or less.
Yeah, no, you have no tunage.
You have no tunage. I have all the tuna.
You are a tuna.
Salmon. Different fish.
Well, with everything taken care of, you will get one more long rest, and on the next day, you will begin your march to the area that the Pudding King is believed to be in. Meanwhile, the gnomes, alongside their earth elementals and were-rat companions, their new furry friends, will be causing a distraction from the opposite side. So you will be going in from the same direction that you went to get into Gold Whisker's warrens.
Alright.
And you are bringing your full party. Everyone able to see?
Yes.
So lit. There we go.
Who
Can I
dat?
give Zed advantage on his initiative roll?
I updated a
Is
handful
that a Titan
of
from Attack on
tokens.
Titan?
It is not. I literally generated a new artwork, just typing in a female barbarian.
I thought I saw her somewhere in an anime.
That is generated art. That's not from anything.
Well, I think I'm gonna stay over on this side. She looks exceedingly pissed.
I mean, she has been doing nothing but drinking. Because if you don't remember, she's been in a very, very foul mood since.
Oh yeah, she lost that.
Yeah,
That's
her-
why she was red.
Yep. And learning that a fight is going to happen, she has finally rejoined you all.
yes, it's Lindsay.
Yeah, we had her. Yeah, we had her.
Of course,
One
Prince
lady
Darendelle
got
has
burned
returned.
alive on Llama.
Ugh.
Yes, Darendelle.
Because he knows that if there's some kind of king down here that is falsely proclaiming his kingdom, he must be overthrown. And preferably by an actual prince.
What?
Jim Char's along for the ride.
He gonna become the new Slime King?
Of course not. He would absolutely want nothing to do with slimes.
To be
But
the jail king.
false claims of royal blood is still an offense to him. And of course, Eldeth is now willing to, big battle, big fight. Time down. So you will be needing to head in that direction, according to the were rat. Basically up to your right. It would actually be north on the map.
Alright.
So we will start the dungeon crawl. Turn over.
Don't forget, Zed, you got that bonus from me for your initiative.
Alright.
I don't think you've used that yet, so.
I used it last time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I
And
don't
if I get
think
me again,
D&D Beyond is working too well tonight.
I did mention giving it to you again, so.
Hey Joe, I'm just gonna roll something with the same modification if you just want to set that for me. Yeah?
Those-
Well,
Joe,
I
my new roll is
can't
20.
roll it.
Well, my question is, I don't think it'll show up in the tracker.
It won't. I'll have to create. Or,
Mine showed up, didn't it?
Can you open up her sheet and roll it yourself now?
well, I don't think she's done anything with her sheet.
No.
I can give her an initiative that got nothing on it, and then change it to what she actually rolled. Am I missing anyone? Yes.
Oh boy.
What is going on tonight?
The ladies are on the move.
Well, Aaron actually still has top. it really, it is. It's literally Aaron, Sister Miriam, Eldeth, and then Althea.
I don't see mine on there.
You forget
Lindsay-
Lindsay there.
Lindsay and the
Fucking
Golden.
Oh, they're at the bottom.
Did you not have?
I-
your token selected?
I did. I'll do it again.
Well,
Slap.
obviously, y'all did not have a token selected when you rolled it, Mr. 19. Oh,
It still didn't generate anything in the turn order. I think it's the new D&D Beyond update. I
roll
think
20 hasn't updated to accommodate it.
so. I will do this here, and I will use your original 19. Yes, there we go. Aaron, you've got the initiative.
Okay. And you said we were to go this way?
To the right,
Yes.
to the right, to the right. There goes the light. For all you people.
Oh, that's my turn.
Casting. Well, it's not your turn. But Sister Miriam, knowing the issue, will reach out and touch to cast light on Little John.
Thank you.
I was gonna say if the
She will stand there and let everyone else go. She is not a tank.
If the people who need dark vision stay back, I can give you guys dark vision.
Thea sees the small tunnel, and as such, is going to go around to the big tunnel. Zed!
Guess so. So go there for now.
Alright. Venick.
So does anybody back here still need dark vision?
I could use it.
I'll go over here and I'll share it to Lucas and
I don't
Diathos.
need it.
No.
Honestly, just fine.
Would imagine the NPC here needs it.
Lindsay
Argue.
needs it.
Okay, then I'll give it to Lindsay Diathos. No, I guess that's it. 300 feet of dark vision for you guys. Then I'll move. That's it.
Diathos.
Come along, lady. Alright, she can only move 20 feet per turn, that's right.
And there's a chance that she does nothing on her turn.
Yeah. It's fine, she'll be playing a lot of catch up, it seems.
She will eventually make it.
Just a bonus action dash up to here. And that's me. Now,
Alright.
I'll make ready and attack.
Alright. Lucas.
Is she capable of dashing? Is 20 feet her dash?
No, 20 feet is her movement. She can dash.
Okay.
And I'll move up
I mean-
there.
She doesn't dash so much as power walks.
Let's see.
Well, Jimjar, technically. Oh, he's just gonna wait here and see what happens between the two groups splitting. Little John.
No. Oops. Try that again. Else I will. No, I'm just gonna go there. I'm not gonna dash.
Alright. Lindsay is gonna move to there. Determine. She is able to act on this turn. Dashes to there. There we go.
I know she has additional actions. Does she have like a sheet outside of her stats or something that I can look at? Commander to use those actions?
Yeah, I mean, she has one other action.
Okay, so then it's just that lethargy thing?
Yeah. Arendelle moves up to there, bringing us back to Aaron.
What am I looking at?
Just a giant pile of rubble. Remains from the city back when it was still in its heyday. But for some reason, it's all piled up in the middle of the room.
Okay, that's my turn.
Miriam, fall after Lucas. Elda is gonna actually go this direction. She's gonna hug the wall. Meanwhile, Althea is gonna rush straight in. And as she gets there, something moves amongst the pile of rubble. As a number of black puddings come out.
Still hasn't learned that patience thing yet, is he?
No, of course not. She's a red dragon. Patience is not her thing. She had to dash to get up there. So Zed,
I will make it her thing.
good luck with that. Oh god,
What am I looking at?
those are some interesting initiatives.
Oh, I'm done.
Just finish placing some initiatives. Alright, Venick.
Pudding. Well, I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of a.
Burn him.
Yeah, we're gonna firebolt the one in the middle.
Fire away.
Does that do anything?
Just a second. 14. That hits.
Yay!
13 fire damage.
That's it.
Diathos.
Sounds of combat are coming from over here.
You heard Althea make a strange, startled but more disgusted noise. And then the sound of Venick going, Ignis.
Aegis?
No, not quite.
You can keep your pants on there, buddy.
There have been chances with lava.
Way over to here, and then
You can see the massive piles of pudding coming and oozing their way out of the rubble.
I will hide.
Alright.
And that's me. I don't have ranged weapons.
Well, this one is going to...
I guess I should get a hand crossbow or something.
It had to dash to get there. Actually, since it's dashing, it's going to go. Lucas!
Well, I'm gonna cast magic weapon on my hand crossbow.
It now gets +1 and counts as magic damage.
Yeet. And I'm gonna shoot that.
Fire away. 7 doesn't quite... 7 hits!
What?
7 hits! Black puddings do not have great AC.
Okay, well, there's that. Now my
So
extra.
18 damage, actually.
Here's my extra attack.
That definitely hits. For another 16. Because I'm assuming it's not adding your magic +1 yet.
No,
I didn't...
I don't think there's a way to actually Toggle
Or you'd
that.
have to have like a modifier that you turn on and off, like a rage, the equivalent of somebody else's rage, or like your sharpshooter, where you activate it and deactivate it.
Does that do something?
I don't think so. That should probably only brings it up. You'd have to create a modifier on your sheet that you activate and deactivate.
Yeah, the global attack modifiers.
Yep.
Let's see if I can actually do that.
But do you do anything else?
No, just me.
Then Jimmy Jar is gonna scoot up to there and see what he can see. Meanwhile, Little John.
I'll try to move up. Still can't see a lot. I'm gonna dash up here though. And that's it.
Lindsay is also gonna dash.
Here
Works
you
her
go.
way up to. She doesn't have to dash. She gets her way up to there. And she currently still only has a short sword and a dagger. So, with one in each hand, recklessly attacking. Short sword first hand, hitting. For
So
7
she doesn't need to reckless, but I guess that's in character for her.
And then recklessly attack with the dagger, also hitting. And both of them immediately start melting. Meanwhile, your tall lady friend continues to try to catch up.
That is what she knew.
And this pudding is gonna go for the beef.
Sounds racist.
Where's the beef?
It didn't have to do any dashing to get to you, and as such, it creates a black glob, almost fist-like, and tries to hit you with it. What is your armor class?
18.
It hits you, dealing 7 bludgeoning and 20 acid.
Ouch.
Are you wear? You don't wear armor,
Nope.
so you don't have to worry about the armor effect. Meanwhile, Darendelle comes up to... Well, I guess he'll dash. He initially dashes up to here, and then seeing the black pudding, takes a step back behind Aaron. But no less stout states that he is here to aid her.
Coward.
Meanwhile, this pudding attempts to go after Althea, hitting her. For a
I'll
whole
kill you!
5 bludgeoning and 16 acid. But she doesn't wear armor either. Aaron! Prince Darendelle at your back. I am positive you can do this.
Don't just feel so empowered.
Is that to attack him?
I wish.
It's definitely a hit. You hit again. Another 10. Being a radiant blade made of light, you do not have to worry about the acidic effect. You know, Prince Darendelle gives a very gentlemanly golf clap behind. Excellent strike. Very good swordsmanship.
How did he escape the lava?
Mr. Miriam. You know what would be the funniest thing?
If she got in my metal wife and used her like a giant mech?
No, that would be funny too. But someone deciding to cast haste on her.
Oh!
It would almost make her move normally. Repositions. Begins to shoot her longbow at one of the puddings. She hits. The arrow going into the black mass and disappearing with a sizzling sound. Not getting that one back, I assume. Meanwhile, Althea,
Don't eat it.
she thinks about it and decides she is not going to try and take him out, and is only going to use her claws.
I've had the discussion with her already once. Not to fight these things.
She successfully hits it once and twice. 10 and 13. But in so doing...
Oh god, they're multiplied!
Did you forget that they do this?
I forgot that they do that!
She ends up dividing it.
really weakening our forces here fight these things. I don't know what their movement speed is, but it can't be much.
Meanwhile, the new ones get new initiatives. And Zed!
I am gonna rage. I can click on it. Nice.
Zed is now
Manifest.
filled with divine fury.
Yep.
Well, you definitely hit it. I believe you
swing
even
again.
have a magical weapon.
I do.
Oh, wow, oh
Spear.
gosh. So, 21 damage. And then another 18
I am done.
as you strike it twice, lancing it with holy pure light. Diathos!
I will sneak my way up to here, using a bonus action dash to actually manage to make it. And then... Did any of their passive perceptions see me?
I mean, it's hard to tell if they can see you or not, because there's no eyes. Or do you need to know its player knowledge?
Well, I get advantage on this roll, they can't see.
They can sense you. They have...
Blind sight.
Yep.
Damn.
They sense anything within their range.
Didn't matter!
Which one are you attacking?
The one right below me.
Well, that was plenty of damage to absolutely destroy it, as it just turns into a pile of goop that stops moving.
Ah, it's regular crit. Well, I think I'll... Oh,
You do anything else?
guys, help! I can't disengage!
Well,
Why can't you disengage?
Because I had to use the bonus action dash to double my movement, so because you're half movement when you sneak.
Yep.
the new tale. The Athos
You got
three
no-
slimes.
You got no movement left?
Well, they'll get a reaction attack. I was hoping to avoid not getting my armor destroyed. Alright.
They're just
I
gonna
moved to
take-
here.
They're just gonna
Alright,
take
that
little licks
one-
off of it.
What is your armor class?
18.
You easily sidestep its
And
bulbous little pseudopod.
then that's me.
Venick!
Alright. I'm first gonna, as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon right here.
Where?
Right. Right there.
Alright. What do you want for a weapon?
Yeah, hammer.
I don't think I have. I have a sword, I have a scythe, I have a
What about a
glaive.
mace?
I don't have a mace. I have a sword, a scythe, or a glaive.
How about a hefty brick?
Yeah, but my spiritual weapon is a brick. Just put a rock there.
Would you like a sword, a scythe, or a glaive?
Let's go with the sword.
Figure that
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why is it spinning?
I was gonna say it attacks everything in that whole area. Why is it so tiny?
Because that's how big it is.
And then it will immediately attack this small one right there.
Alright. Also, you do have control of the token. I will allow you
Hell
to
yeah!
see it.
Wait,
Nice.
does his spiritual weapon get to roll a D100?
I'll still roll a d100. I'll allow it. Which one are you
Yeah.
attacking?
The small one.
They're all small ones.
Well, the one right
Yep.
there.
Roll your d100 for the special critical hit.
Oh.
Just a normal hit.
Oh. And
Yeah,
then,
I was gonna say the last thing that Roll20 gave out was animated spells.
ah,
I got animated spiritual weapon.
It's slowly leaving the square that it was in.
I was gonna say, it has a mind of its own. And then I am going to cast Firebolt at this big one in front of me.
Alright. That's definitely a hit. Fire damage.
And that will be my turn.
Well, it is still up, and it is going to go after Aaron. As such, it sends out one of its globby black tentacles. What is your armor class, Aaron?
17.
It hits you, dealing 6 bludgeoning, and 10 acid. Is your armor magical?
No.
Then you have a -1 to
Wait.
your armor class.
Wait. So,
You said no?
I said hold on. Doesn't, like, the +2 mean it is?
Yes, that
Then
makes
yeah.
it magical. So your armor is not affected by its acidic nature. Meanwhile, Lucas,
There's quite a few of them now.
Yeah.
Well, start with that one. Alright.
which one? Top right? Yep.
Yeah, top right.
That's definitely a hit. 16.
Still kicking.
Yep. It's still globbing around.
Alright. Extra attack.
Still a hit. And it stops moving.
Alright. And then my bonus shot.
Continuing to hit targets. That one stops moving.
That's it.
Well, that one's gone. Jim Jar. Gonna move a little into range so that he can see what's happening, but otherwise keep his distance. Little John.
I will attack this big one recklessly after it hit me.
You hit.
Oh, I rage first. Sorry.
Alright, then do your lightning.
Oh, we'll see if that's gonna work today. I have to do that. Let's see if it works. No, I can just roll it. Haha.
6 damage.
And then I will attack again.
You continue to cut at it.
14.
Right.
And that is my turn.
In which case, this one is dead. But the big one that you've been attacking is going to strike back at you, Little John.
No.
Your class
18.
can't hit you.
Who?
Meanwhile, Metal Lady,
She's almost there.
she just stops and stares for a minute into space.
Damn it.
While Lindsay is going to be reckless, hitting with her short sword that is now dealing less damage, and continuing to melt away, as well as the dagger. Prince Darendil will continue to cheer for Aaron, because he dare not touch that with his finger. That one is dead, and that one is dead. So, Aaron! You continue to strike it, bringing it down, ending it with your radiant blade. Meanwhile, Darendil behind you, I knew you could do it.
Second attack. Get him!
I mean, I do have a second attack, so yeah.
Golf clap.
Take off his hands.
I will throw a firebolt at this one.
Being a proper battle mage. That's a hit.
Are you kidding? Really? Okay.
They have
Yeah.
very, very little armor class,
Yes.
nonetheless. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Eldeth will. She doesn't want to really expend too many more arrows here, but she'll see if maybe she can finish off one of the little ones. She hits, doing 8 piercing, but it doesn't go down, so she just shrugs. I'd rather not waste any more. Miriam,
We really should have asked our NPCs if they needed better gear.
I'm pretty sure I won't what I did.
Althea moves into range with a quick side dash, using her wings to give her a little height, and stomps on it. But even then, it tries to wrap itself around her claws, so she smashes her claws together, ending it. Zed! Actually, yeah, there is still one left. The one fighting Little John.
I'm gonna attack this one.
You hit it. Out. 15 damage. Striking it again for another 13. But it continues to fight on.
Does your Divine Fury only go with one of your attacks?
Yeah,
He gets Divine
Well,
Fury
forward-
once per turn.
Oh.
yeah. Oh, well, it's for attack, actually. If attack misses, then he stays.
You do anything else, Zed?
Oh, I'm done.
Diathos.
Well, if I strike it with my blade, it's just going to spawn more of them. I believe someone with more magical means could finish it off.
I got it.
You do anything then on your turn?
Yeah, I'll head back this way.
Alright. Venick.
Well, I'll start with a bonus action to use the spiritual weapon that keeps moving around.
It knows the general area it needs to be.
It definitely hits.
It knows where it needs to be because it knows where it isn't.
The spiritual weapon knows where it is because it knows where it is.
Yes. And then if it's still up, then I'm gonna firebolt it.
Bolt away. Direct hit.
Yeah.
Be enough. Oh.
Nonetheless, that was enough.
Ooh.
It was down.
Yeah.
The puddings have been defeated.
And then I'm gonna move up. And that's my turn.
Alright, Lucas.
Is this a cave wall or?
That is a wall.
Okay. So if that's a wall, that means. Okay, so it's just going that way. I'm gonna head back with the house. And now I'm hidden. Ah! There's no light up here. Nobody knows where I am.
I light up a torch.
You bitch!
I light up a torch and set him on fire.
Jimjar stands to see what direction I went. He saw you walk off, but he has no idea where you are. So he's gonna wait and see what everybody else does. Little John.
This way.
No, the light's coming back. The light's back. No! My one
That
ability.
is my turn.
Lucas starts hissing like a vampire.
Oh, hey, cave.
Meanwhile, she reactivates. Clump, stomp, 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 stomp. And proceeds to stand right next to Diablo. And he looks around at all the defeated slimes and waits to see where everybody else is going. Meanwhile, Prince Darndell goes to stand beside Aaron. Another glorious victory. As he attempts to pat you on the back.
Bad touch.
Aaron?
And it's my turn.
Well, seeing everyone go that way, Eldeth moves up, dashing, and just glancing in there. Looks like a ruined home as far as I can tell. Lots of trash if you're interested in it. Mr. Miriam.
There's a ghost in there. I don't want to be in there.
Meanwhile, Althea, realizing everyone's going that way, dashing.
What are you talking about, Andre? There's no ghost in there. You dealt
Dead.
with that.
I'm done.
Right. Diathos.
Oh, the initiative tracker disappeared.
Did it?
Oh, it's back now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're checking out this house, so we're just moving on. I'll take the silence as an answer.
That you should check it out.
That's gonna leave.
I mean, it looks like all walls, so.
It looked like to be some sort of chest in there.
You do anything else, Diathos?
Yes.
Oh god, he's disappeared.
And then I will hide. Oof. Not my best.
Venick.
Wait, these are all puddings anyway. That's what we're fighting. Hell, I have blind sense. Don't matter.
Oh, I'll go right there. That's it. I dashed.
Lucas.
There's nothing but trash in there.
Far as I can tell.
I swear to God, if you go in there after giving me absolutely no response, I'll kill you
You
myself.
are your own man.
I asked out loud!
Still your own man.
I'm killing you in your sleep.
Hi, buddy.
Is everyone gonna go up this passageway then?
I don't know.
Probably.
then I shall take you to what you find on the other side.
Break out through to the other side.
The sound of dripping water fills the cave. And various oozes slither across the walls and floor. Some sort of fungal wall or partition once divided the cave, but the barrier has been destroyed. Beyond it lies more wreckage and debris, scoured clean by the oozes. Their numbers are incredible.
Oh, damn.
That's right, you can see more than I can.
I think you're the only one that can see.
I thought he shared his vision with us.
Yeah,
Don't we have
I
that
shared,
full price?
well, no, I shared it with Diathos and
He has. I think he still has more than.
no, they got 300.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
don't
get
you
300.
have more than 300?
Let me see. I have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet,
Yeah.
and then I can share this dark vision with up to 4 willing creatures for an hour.
There we go.
Oh God!
Now I'm worried.
No need to be worried.
Are you sure?
It's just a couple. Dozen.
Couple dozen, huh?
Yes, they are all oozing in and out of the wreckage.
Make that a baker's dozen, and then add probably like 20 more out there.
Oh yeah,
That's
I can see some way out there. Do we get a fireball? Couple
we
of
got
them?
multiple fireballs. But do we really want to piss them all off?
Yes.
I mean, they don't seem to be reacting to you.
Yeah, let's just...
But the
Not-
cave also now breaks off to your right. Down on the map would be for you guys.
I think we break off to the right there.
Man, too bad they're not weak to like daylight.
Well, would you all just head down the other passage?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we are only here for the pudding, kid.
the walls of this great cavern are covered in slime. Dripping, sickening green slime. Echoes of dripping water also fill the cave, in the center of which is a large spherical structure, held up off the floor by stone pillars.
Is it lit up in here?
I was gonna say that's
Looks like
This area is lit up.
big
Very
old
lit.
pool of rainbow slimes.
Yep, that's not a pool. Around these pillars crawl dozens of oozes, heaving forward while reaching out with grasping pseudopods. The sphere's surface, like the cave walls, is covered with slime. Even so, it lights the chamber. Heaving forward while reaching out with... I read that part. Black slime swirls with yellow and gray and green in a disgusting soup. The unearthly patterns of the movements of the slime straining your eyes and tugging at your mind.
It's a mega slime.
So,
Now we
I
all
will
take
need-
magic mushrooms.
now you all need to make a wisdom save.
No!
I don't want to do that.
It's not terrible.
Zed,
Mine
no!
isn't letting me roll.
John, no!
Said no again!
Am I know something? Joe,
What was that?
am I still raging?
I'd say no. You haven't been fighting anything for a couple turns. Walking
Yeah.
through the tunnels.
Can't use the ability.
So I still need roll 2. I'm taking the first one.
Make sure you take off.
Well, I didn't purposely roll 2. It's just whenever I click anything, now it just automatically rolls 2 things, and it's kind of irritating.
As such,
Aaron, no! Everybody else is party.
There's still lots of them in here than there was in the...
Diethos, you feel you are positive that you're being watched by someone just out of sight at all times
I have many admirers.
for the next 4 days. You know that you are being watched.
Oh yeah, he's got his lady friend.
And I really blame
Someone
them.
else. Someone else.
Yes, I have many admirers.
Meanwhile, Zed.
Ooh. Oh, I don't like what he goes, ooh. I am not your daddy!
No,
You're convinced you're a deck
Zed.
spider.
You are absolutely obsessed with your own image, and anytime you see yourself in a mirror, you just can't walk away. You feel the need to stare at yourself. By the way, Zed is to the point where that is a permanent for him.
Oh! So he has to admire himself permanently, huh?
Anytime he sees his own reflection.
Well, that is fitting for the one that has divine muscles.
Just hear him going, muscle. Muscles! As he's posing.
Little John,
What are we doing here?
you have an unnatural obsession with black hair.
Hello.
However you want to interpret that.
Okay.
You have an unnatural
Okay.
obsession with black hair
Let's-
Don't eat my hair.
See.
the next
Diathos.
6 days.
Sister. Zed. Vanek. I'm fine.
A lot of pretty haired people here.
Aaron.
Yeah, I had to go look to see what color my hair was. I'm like, oh no.
And Aaron, for the next 3 hours, you find the pain of everyone else to be absolutely hilarious.
I mean, what's changed?
No one knows that you actually failed the check. You've not changed it. You just find other people's pain to be very funny.
God.
But yeah, these slimes appear to be very focused on the giant orb that they're all oozing around. It's your turn, Aaron.
I will say aloud, it feels as though my fans have cut up.
Your what?
My fans. There's someone up there watching me. I can feel.
Oh,
Well,
you think
regardless
putting
of your
things in the middle of this, or
fine.
what?
You do eventually realize that there is one ooze breaking away from all the other slimes and moving towards you.
I'm gonna take a while, I guess. Say that's Glabadoo, being as we haven't seen him for a while.
Buddy!
Buddy!
Ah, hell, it is.
I mean, I don't know how well you're able to tell one gelatinous cube apart from another.
I can feel it.
The face gives it away.
Look at that smile.
But yes, you do immediately feel a psychic connection to it, and realize that it is nonetheless Glabagool.
Hey, I found a way in.
You sure did, buddy.
So, what you doing here?
All the other oozes want me to be here.
Alrighty. Now, you wouldn't happen to know where the pudding cake be, right?
You get like the equivalent of static for a little while over the connection, but then eventually it snaps out.
Oh yeah, he's on his chair.
You mind showing us where that chair would be?
Yep.
Alright, guys, we're following Glabagool. We're following Ghoul.
He's around the same movement speed as my wife.
Well, if you follow Glabagool, he very slowly starts to go this way. And I won't force you to move in initiative, because as long as you don't actually approach the sphere, all the slimes seem just hyper-focused on oozing around on this.
I'm gonna make it quite clear that we don't upset all them slimes.
And you also notice that
Fireballs.
I don't
Every
think
so
your
often-
fireballs are gonna be enough to handle all that.
every so often Glabagool starts like listing over towards the sphere, like he's drawn to it. But then he remembers that you asked him to do something, and he starts leading you again. But he eventually leads you to this bottommost tunnel.
I must find myself again. Haha, there I am.
I think I need to give Diathos his vision again.
Well. Well.
But Aaron, you've got the initiative. Glabagool tells you he's right up there, probably in his chair.
Then you go, okay, and with that too.
Gonna be in his chair, okay.
No.
Slimes are good, okay? You should hang out with slimes more, okay?
Yeah. Can find us later, I suppose.
I guess that'll be my turn, since I don't want to, like, lead the attack exactly.
Just cast a fireball downrange.
I mean, it's a point that she needs to be able to see, but I guess that.
Maybe we should. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe we should ask Quadbull to step out so, you know, he doesn't get turned on us by Pudding King.
Althea
You fix
rushes
my light
forward.
on me?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
And she brings up the fact that she sees oozes.
Yes, there are lots of oozes. Oh, Thea sneezed.
Sneeze, and out comes flame.
I mean, technically, yes. She had to dash to get there. So Zed,
So are we're fighting, right? There's no talking.
I
We
mean,
are
all that's in front of
here
you are oozes.
Kill him. That's what we were hired to do.
Kill him. Got it.
That's my turn.
I mean, he is the one that's claiming to be controlling.
He's well within
Oh.
range.
Technically, the rat gnome claimed that we're just taking its word for it.
Well, we took the job already, so we're gonna do it.
We should overthrow
I'm not
him,
opposed.
and then make Glabagool the new king.
Like, well, cool. Would you like to be the slime king?
Do I get a crown?
Yes.
Couldn't you just make a crown with your own body? One that
I'm
wouldn't-
square.
one that wouldn't dissolve?
I'm a square. Crowns are round.
I think you're a cube.
I think we need to go kill this thing first. And then we can talk to Gabadool about crowns and all that.
A cube is like a better square.
Ooh. Nonetheless, you do anything, Zed? Besides move up to there?
No.
Alright. Diathos.
Maybe I don't want to go up that far. That'd be pretty good right here. Actually, I can't go that far. I'm still ready a weapon attack, so I'm going here and ready a weapon attack. Or rather, I'll take the dodge action. There we go.
Alright. Venick.
Yeah. So so rather do a preemptive.
Well,
Can I
allow
see that-
some of us to get a little bit closer first.
I'm guessing this is the one. Can I see if that's the one on the chair? Since it's surrounded by them. Am I able
That's
to
just
tell?
a black pudding.
Oh. Can I see which one is the Slime King from my map?
You don't see the Slime King anymore.
I don't know. Okay. Then I'm gonna move forward a bit.
We're gonna get up there, look up, and then just sitting up in the ceiling. Picture of that one man looking up.
Go
Horrified.
there. And then ready a firebolt if any of them approach Althea.
So they are definitely aware of everything. So
So the first one to move towards Althea will get a firebolt.
initiatives.
Do we need to roll new ones too then?
No, I've still got yours from the previous page. You guys just can't see them. Unless I suppose I can.
If we can't see them, then how do we know they're there?
Trust.
Because he got some.
Roll some new ones.
No, I like to buy initiative. Why?
I got worse.
Mine got a lot worse.
I got better.
I like the old ones. Go back to the old ones.
Staring at all
There.
the black hair around me.
They're gone. Oh, let me.
Gotta fix mine.
Just stuck here all of me.
Wait, Diathos, is your hair black or I thought it was dark brown?
No, it's black, as in my bio.
Yes, it is.
I'm going negative.
Damn it.
Alright. Well, Eldeth had the initiative, but most of her go to Diath or
I
Go
just
ahead.
moved.
Yeah. Althea already moved, so we will go to this slime, which is going to move up to Althea, and proceed.
To take a firebolt to the face. Well,
Yep. Your bolt action goes off.
yep. Firebolt to the front of whatever he is.
A 10 hits.
Yes.
12 damage. But it is still gooping around, and as such, it will extend some green goop towards Althea. And Althea literally just like lifts up her claw to get out of reach. Lucas.
Well, I can at least see them two. So I'm firing at that one.
Firing at which one? Alright. That's still a hit. 18. Is your magic weapon still active?
Has it been an hour?
No, definitely not.
Then we're still good.
So, one more.
Hey Joe, did you set my initiative?
Oh, I did not. Because I forgot that you can't roll your own initiative. What did you roll?
10. Thank you.
Alright, there you go. Anything else, Lucas? You have a second attack.
Second attack.
Still a hit. And with that, it becomes just some nasty slime on the floor.
But yeah, since our initiative's not doing, did you do mine too? Because I'm at 9. If it's not on there.
Correct.
And Tyler's not on there. And then the bonus action fire will be at the other that I can see.
You said it was 9.
Yep.
Better than what I rolled for you.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't want that one.
And which one were you attacking with your bonus action attack?
That one.
Alright, definitely a hit. 18.
And that's just me.
Or 19, actually. Alright. Well, this ooze is going to come up to Althea.
She just needs to burn them all. Burn them all.
And go plunk. And once again, she just kind of scoots a little away from it. As its jelly arms cannot reach. Meanwhile, the big ooze dashes to there. Oh, wait. It's real slow. It dashes to there.
Ah!
I can't
Slower than my wife.
Meanwhile, this one dashes to there. Aaron! I didn't realize that some of these are really slow.
I think a fireball right there would be good. That wouldn't hit Althea, I think.
She's a red dragon. Is she immune to fire anyway?
Would she be?
Pretty sure like red dragons are.
We need to test this.
I think they need to be old enough to get immunity, but
Oh.
Is
She has
25,
been
right?
aged.
she's a young adult, right?
She is technically young adult.
I mean, even if you did it, you could just do it like rat. Right?
Yeah,
basically.
damage immunity.
Yeah, put a 20-foot circle out there. Let's just see what it looks like.
20 foot, I mean,
Those I could do too, actually. Can I?
There's a good 20 foot.
Yeah, let's do that.
But if you want to get them all, then since she's immune.
Okay, but would I be hurting Althea?
No, she's immune.
Okay, then sure.
So yeah. So basically rat. Not there.
so you're targeting everything. Where were you placing it?
I think we had measured it from here. Oh, one over. Right there.
20-foot circle?
Yep.
Alright. So Althea doesn't care.
She probably welcomes it.
Boy, oh boy, dex saves for very, very slow slimes. That one failed.
Fire?
Fire.
That one barely succeeds.
Still half of that is still pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, the full
That-
damage of that is pretty painful.
That one fails and turns into nothing.
They have like a -4 to their dex based off
That one
average
fails
rolls.
and turns into nothing. That one fails and takes a fair bit of damage. And that one fails and takes a fair bit of damage. Well, you got off your fireball.
The little
Hold it.
guy survived?
He's the only one that saved. Took half damage. But do you do anything else, Aaron?
No.
Well, she is going to move. She starts power walking to there.
Yay!
Meanwhile, it's going to dash there. That's it. Venick, are you push to talk or muted, Venick? Or are you there?
I'm on push to talk. I was just thinking. I guess I will firebolt this yellowish one.
You finally missed.
Yep. Well, then I'll move
Firebolt
forward.
goes right past it. It's barely above it.
That's my turn.
Tyler, is there even ground there for you?
There's ground.
There's no ground
The
there.
roof.
Is that actually ground?
The room is covered in green slime.
Okay. I didn't realize that was like green water. I thought that was like a hole.
Rear moves up. No, it's not a hole. Dead.
I'm gonna go up to him. I rage! And I'm gonna attack!
You attack.
Behold my power!
22. You end it. Rightly. Roll your D100. 64. Which means heightened awareness. You can immediately take a free dodge action.
Woo!
So movement, I'm gonna go there. And use my attack action to attack this one.
Alright. You hit it. And you bring that one down as well.
Woo!
I'm done.
Meanwhile, Little John.
I can finally go. I run up. And I dash to here. As a
Alright.
bonus action, I would like
Oh.
to eat a big mushroom.
Oh god, I forgot he had that.
You eat the
still.
big mushroom. Whoop.
You just had your button ready to watch.
Well,
That is my turn.
it's now Big John.
Big John. Lindsay. Where even is she? Way back there.
Yes.
She's gonna dash up to there. Meanwhile, that pudding is gonna go after Big John.
The beef.
That's a lot of beef. Can't get you.
Can't handle that.
Too much beef. Prince Darendelle will
Do nothing because he's a coward.
jog. He will not fully dash. He will jog to there. And then realizing that he's expending energy, he goes, just waves a hand. I'll catch up.
Or don't.
Slime is gone.
Hey, Globgool, you can eat this guy over here.
Glabagool dashes. There.
I mean, he's keeping up. Wait, what about the iron golem back here?
She moved
Yeah,
already.
she moved. That was her dash.
Okay.
Yeah, she's slow, remember?
Eldet is just going to reposition over here. Not going to waste any more arrows on oozes that just dissolve them. Diathos?
Is this flanking?
Yes.
Perfect. Booty stab.
Oh no! The Booty Slayer! But the
Didn't
Giant's
know.
Cube has no booty.
That's probably why I didn't do very much damage. So wow.
It is immune to booty damage.
Yes, just gotta take the Booty Slayer and stir it around a little bit.
Bonus action dash back over to here. Then that is me.
Alright. Well, Althea, still not wanting to take a bite. Did I close out her page?
I don't know. We can't see what she'll do.
Apparently. I apparently closed out her page. She is going to claw at the cube. Dang it. Twice. For 26. Very consistent. But attacking a cube comes with consequences. Or not. I'm thinking just the puddings and the jellies, not the cubes.
This guy didn't split then?
No, he got.
Not because of the damage. It all depends on damage types.
Yeah.
The slashing.
Slashing
Hold up,
is
Brian.
what
didn't
causes him to
poke.
split. If you do piercing or magic types of damage, or bludgeoning, then yeah, they don't split.
I would figure with bludgeoning though, it would split it. Because you're mushing it. But, that's
Oh.
just me.
So just play it out. If it is subjected to slashing or lightning damage,
Lightning.
enough lightning damage can cause it to split.
Like a tree.
Huh.
Very
Very
What it says.
interesting. But you don't have to worry about that. We have all pyromaniacs on our side.
Lucas, now you got
I
one
have lightning.
storm. you got a storm guy.
It's a baby
But-
storm.
Yeah, he doesn't do enough damage to cause him to split.
At level 8, I'll be doing thunder damage, but that's not any damage.
Lucas, what do you do? You walk right up to the cube.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot that cube.
Right.
Let's go after Althea.
Well, definitely hit it. And it turns into a puddle. Losing its shape.
Well, then the final 2 shots will go after that one.
That's a hit. 18. Actually 19. And another hit for 18. But it is still writhing around.
Nah, it's me.
Alright. Aaron! You strike at it, dealing a righteous holy damage with Dawnbringer, but it is still writhing. You continue to slash at it, cutting it apart until it becomes an inert pudding. Meanwhile, from up ahead, the room covered in green slime, you hear an insane voice call out,
Devour them, my precious children. Make your father proud.
Then 2 oozes proceed to drop from the ceiling, their dark forms flowing in your direction with unsettling awareness and malevolence. Meanwhile, you barely make out the Pudding King cowering behind his slime-covered throne as he chortles with joy.
Kalu Kalay, now you can join the party. You can be one with the Faceless Lord. Just let yourselves be eaten and disgorged.
I think I need to find the darkness.
Ah, it's good. That was his throne that I was looking at.
No.
I wonder if he has blind sight.
I don't know, but if he doesn't, I can sneak up on.
Not the best of initiative, but good enough.
Too bad I can't see.
I can.
Shut up, Mr. 300.
I can see him.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Mr. Moochie got 300.
You could have had it too.
Lindsay can see him.
Yeah, well,
She can.
I'm not telling her to shut up. She can break my bones.
Would actually go. Were you doing anything else on your turn, Aaron?
No.
Then the larger of the oozes would go technically before you, but is going to act now. We'll double check its movement speed.
It's super
Yep.
fast.
Nope, it's not fast. It dashes to there.
It really spawns it all the way up there with speech and everything, just for it to just like.
Get
Back to
pelted.
the throne!
Gets pelted.
Meanwhile, the Pudding King, which
Oh, he's like a goblin.
Yeah.
He's
Say
a
no
little
deep
goblin?
gnome. He's a deep gnome. He to change my measuring tool. Yeah, this is silly. You guys are just too far away for anything to happen.
Yeah, that just seems.
Oh well.
Well, I guess it's still supposed to be theater of mind, though, isn't it?
Yeah, there were not maps for this.
Yeah.
I mean, there were maps, but they were not scaled to be used with like tokens on them. The golem shuts down. Panic.
Well, I guess. What's my range on that? Alright, I'm gonna move up a little bit. And I am going to shoot this one right here with a firebolt.
Which one?
The purplish, tentacle-y looking one.
Alright. So, as you do, you must make a wisdom save.
What did you do, Tyler?
But you're fine.
Do I roll damage?
Yeah, you still roll damage.
Oh. Probably pissed off something I shouldn't have pissed off. But we're gonna piss it off anyways. And, 120. Can I do my spirit weapon? Where'd I go? No, out of range. Alright, that's me.
Mr. Miriam is going to move up a little bit. Zed!
This just moss in right here? This green stuff?
It's just slime on the floor and on the wall.
I'll go here. I'm just gonna swing my weapon. Here. I'm done.
Alright. Well, Little John, or Big John, Big Bad John. Clop, 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 clop. Do you do anything else, Little John, or Big John? You're currently muted.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. My fault. I am done, yes.
Well, this slime is going to move up a little bit, but stay behind the bigger slime. Meanwhile, Lindsay is going to dash up to there. That thing is gone. Starendale moves to here. Gabagool dashes to there. And Eldeath moves up to there. And then dashes to there. Diathos!
Guess I'll go 40. In fact, I will go even a little further right up there.
Alright.
I
Try
did
and
not
stay out
mean
of
to
his-
get that damage. I was trying to get the description.
But do you do anything else, Diathos?
Nope.
Well, Althea is gonna rush all the way. Oh, she's gonna get up to here. Lucas!
Still can't see. Where the hells are they? Yeah, but John, you gotta get closer. That's all I can get, because I can't see them. Can't shoot them. That's me dashing up.
Well, this one is going to dash to there.
Finally, I can shoot it!
Aaron!
I dash to there.
It is lit up. Meanwhile, the Pudding King continues to wait, hiding behind his throne, staring over the corners, all the while making weird cackling noises.
John, I'm not gonna deal with that little gnome.
She reactivates and dashes
Yes!
to there.
She'll be here by the end of the battle.
Venick!
Yay! Let's see. Here's some measurements. Oh, just out.
How about you focus on this thing?
How about you shut the hell up? I'm going to
This thing's so special looking.
summon a spiritual weapon. Right. Well, we'll do it on this side. Right there.
What's wrong with this side?
Because I'm gonna get yelled at by Lil John.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna get yelled at by Little John.
He's always like, "You put your weapon in the wrong spot."
Yeah,
You're
you have
gonna
black
get
hair,
this
so you
Summon
can
it,
do no wrong.
Stern talking to.
Where are you summoning it?
Right here.
Well, just give him some of your hair and you'll be fine.
And then it attacks.
Why is it spinning so much faster?
Yeah, but I want to see
Down
this.
with
Hold
the
on.
faster spin.
There's a 21 hit.
21 hit.
It elongates too!
8 damage. And then I will firebolt it as well.
Alright, make a wisdom save first.
Oh, yeah.
So attacking that thing does.
Another nat 20.
Fire
Really?
away.
This is the one time you're actually wise?
All right.
Got 2 nat 20s on my wisdom save. That's amazing.
Anything
And that's
else?
my turn.
Sister Miriam pushes forward a bit. She's actually going to dash to try and catch up to Lucas. Zed.
Get ketchup?
Run again. Oh, I'll end my turn there.
All right, Little John, and let me double check. Yep. It's your turn, Big John.
I am gonna come down here and say, "Hey, Althea, try this," and I give her a mushroom.
Oh no! She's not gonna decline. Yeah.
And then I dash up here to hit this thing with my horns.
All right, make a wisdom save first.
Ew.
You're fine. Whew.
Where is my horns?
Althea likes this.
On your head.
Yeah, but it doesn't show up on. Why doesn't unarmed even show up there? Take a look over here.
It's because they released all the new stuff.
Yep, it is. So it's not. But on roll 20, I don't have it unarmed on my thing like I should have. Fine, here, just do this right now, and then I'll get it added. So it would be that plus 4,
You definitely hit.
plus 7. No, 4. It's unarmed. Well, yeah, I need to look at that for the horns, but that's fine.
You definitely.
And
The roll itself.
and then just 5.
No like strength modifiers or anything.
Oh, I guess it would be 9. It would be 9.
9 damage as you gorge with your horns, your big horns.
And that's it.
All right. Well, this little guy is going to scoot over a little bit. Actually, he's going to scoot to here. Get in range to target Big John as he uses. Actually, he doesn't need to be there. He can be further back. Yeah, he's good. Stay back. And he uses Mind Crush. Make
Okay.
an intelligence saving throw.
All my strength right here.
You take 22 psychic damage.
Ugh. One thing you can't resist.
Well, he's not he's not resistant to anything other than bludgeoning, slashing. He's not a bear.
And I'm not raging right now either. I gave a mushroom to a dragon instead.
Meanwhile, Lindsay's gonna rush up. There. Prince Darendelle continues to jog. Labagool continues to dash. Loop, 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 loop. And at the start of the turn, blip, a jelly appears and drops down from the ceiling. Bringing us to Eldeth, who is going to get to here. She's very annoyed that everything is basically oozes, so she's going to try and aim for the Pudding King. And she is going to hit. Doing a whole 9 piercing. Woo! Diathos.
She only has 1 attack.
Yep.
She's gonna be
If she survives long enough, she might get to NPC level up. Actually, you know, I just realized something.
And then I will hide. God.
You suck!
I don't know why. That's the last roll I had too. That's me.
Althea must start by making a wisdom save on her turn, but she succeeds. Since the others have that under control, she is going to go after the new one that dropped down. She has to dash to get there. Lucas.
God, I still don't see that damn king. Fine.
You
anyways.
suck.
You shut your mouth, boy.
Maybe you should have taken the division when you had the chance.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm shooting this thing.
Don't
Alright,
look a gift horse in the mouth.
shoot away. hit it. 15 damage.
That thing's still going.
It is, and you must immediately make an intelligence save as it lashes out at you for attacking it.
You're rude. But screw you.
Oh,
I don't know.
You take half damage. You take a whole 8 psychic.
I won't even go through your temporary hit points.
Now die.
You definitely hit it, and it turns into a puddle. And you hear the Pudding King crowd, "No! Prince Livid!
you killed the prince, and he was livid.
How dare you kill my son?
73. That is disarming blow. You should be able to disarm it.
Well, let's see.
As the spiritual weapon is spinning.
That is my spiritual blender that I have activated right now. This is a new cleric spell.
Am I able
Well,
to
and the
dash?
best part of it is it's spinning like on the tip, and it's like swinging the handle around, not like.
I multi-classed into barbarian.
Am I
I
still able
don't
to dash,
choose
Joe?
right.
You used your attack action, didn't you?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can.
That's me.
Well,
No, because I got the mushroom things in my way now. So, we're good.
this thing is going to go after Big John. What is your armor class, Big John?
8.
It hits you. You take 4 bludgeoning and 14 psychic, and must make a wisdom saving throw. It begins to drain you of your mind. Your intelligence score drops by 1.
Okie
There's a certain point where you lose the ability to have speech.
I know.
Aaron, are you just hypnotized by the spinning sword?
Yeah.
Ow! Whack! Ow! Whack! Ow!
We could bring out the slow one if that makes it better.
Oh.
That's okay.
Where's the slow one?
I see the king now!
No. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
You're doing fine against the wisdom sealer over there.
But what are
Something
you
about
doing,
a
Aaron?
sword.
It is your turn.
Oh, no.
I'm aware.
Nice slow sword.
I'm gonna hit the Pudding King
You are attacking the Pudding King! How
and
dare
blade
you.
dancing.
You hit him. Actually, no, he's gonna use a reaction. And he brings a shield up in front of himself.
Bastard.
And you no longer hit him.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, no.
I keep forgetting that she's able to do that because of her dancing class.
Yep. She has multi-attack as a wizard.
Yes. A scary thought.
Multiple fireballs?
Ah.
Does it allow you
Yeah.
to cast multiple leveled spells? Because I thought
Well,
that's
no,
like the
but I
one-
still have that necklace that I can just throw the little beads.
Oh, God.
If you had multi-attack as regular?
She has multi-attack from her wizard class.
Well, yeah, but I meant if she had multi-attack as regular, she could throw the beads. I don't think those actually count as using spells. You're just
Yeah.
throwing beads.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're
no.
supposed to use up the whatever's in
Using
there.
an item.
So, and I don't think you can actually just chuck the entire thing.
You can. There is literally a rule
Yep,
for throwing
you
the
sure
entire
can.
necklace.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah, you can hurl multiple beads, or even the whole necklace as one action. So yeah, you could throw multiple
You know,
fireballs.
there's other things than this little gnome that we could use that on, right?
Fire?
But
Stop it, you
you fired-
pyromaniac, crazy
You've made
bastard.
2 attacks. Do you do anything else, Aaron?
Nope.
Alright. Well, the Pudding King, he is still concerned, and he recognizes the biggest threat, so he is going to cast a spell, shooting a green ray, pointing it at Althea.
I'm gonna kill this guy and skin
It's
him
a ray of
alive.
sickness, isn't it? Oh! Good job, Althea.
She manages to save, which is good, because she only takes half damage. She takes a total of 45 force damage.
But that kind of hurt her.
Yeah, a little bit. Meanwhile, the golem is able to keep moving.
Good job, honey.
To there.
She'll eventually do something.
Well, when we're ambushed, I'm sure she'll really stand out.
I would say if the enemies are coming for you,
I mean, she stands out already.
Rapla! The Osher Jelly hits Althea, dealing 11 bludgeoning and 5 acid.
You dick. Burn them!
Meanwhile, Venick.
I am going to move up a little bit. Then, as a bonus action, I'm going to attack the tentacles one with my spirit weapon.
Alright.
Ooh.
Oh, wow!
What is
Tonight
up
is
with your
Venick's
rolls
night.
tonight?
It is Venick's night.
Till the damage.
Yeah.
Roll 100 out of D100. Roll 100 out of D100.
Wow. Oh.
That's
59. But that's
I
a
was looking
spell.
at the wrong side. Ooh.
You can immediately take a disengage or a dash act for free.
Oh. Guess I'll use the dash action.
Wait, aren't you in range of everything?
Yeah.
So why do you need to get closer?
Because once we kill it all, I want to be closer.
Oh, Lord, you little goblin.
We'll go right there. At least get up a bit.
Alright.
And then, as my actually, I'm going to firebolt the tentacle-y one.
Alright. First make a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah.
Still pass it.
Well, that's
Wait, no,
my
that's a
attack.
firebolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom save first.
Yep. Well, I had already clicked it.
That, I don't think passes. Nope.
Oh, no.
You have failed the wisdom save, so
Use it on your weapon.
I did.
you take 10
Redirection.
psychic damage and immediately start drooling and end your turn immediately.
I'm not saying it.
As you become mindless and comatose until your next turn.
All right. Well, I guess that's me then.
Alright. Mr. Miriam. She saw that Big John got hit, but he doesn't look physically too hurt. Still, she is going to use one of her cure wounds on him, just in case. Boop. For 9 healing.
Thank you. That's pretty hair you have.
She is caught off guard and blushes slightly. And, like, turns her head to the side and quietly says, Thank you. Meanwhile, Zed. Oh dear.
Going after my quarry.
Pretty sure it's all of our quarry. We all took the job. So.
I took things a little personal. This laugh is annoying.
This is what?
Said.
I'm assuming he's raging.
Well, I'm assuming so too. There he goes. Right.
Still not hearing anything. We apparently are running into technical difficulties. Now he's muted again. Now he's unmuted. Oh, there it is.
I had my headset thing. I dashed down here, so
Alright. Dash and rage. Big John! Because you start your turn there, you must make a wisdom save.
Say that again. Make a wisdom save again.
Yep. You start your turn unless you feel like it has something to do with all the horror, like you see strange swirling shapes being made in the gelatinous mass of the slime in front of you. You can try to avert your eyes.
I don't think Little John would know to do that.
Then you must make a wisdom save.
You're gonna
So
become
you-
crazy.
You take 6 psychic damage. Oh, whoop. More than 10 psychic damage.
Yeah.
And you become a vegetable. You do nothing on your turn.
You're vegetabaling my friends. I mean, he had brain damage before, but come on.
Lindsay must make a wisdom save. Not at an advantage. She passes, and as such, uses her melting weapons and thrusts them into the ooze. And in so doing, they disintegrate completely. But she still stabs it. She She has no weapons now. Meanwhile, Prince Darendelle finally jogs to the point of catching up to Aaron.
Jogs. I would have thought you were gonna say finally jogs into combat.
Oh no, he has no intention of actually doing any of the fighting. He got slightly out of breath. Things are not looking too good, but I'm sure you can handle it all.
Where the hell's Jim Jaw?
Oh yeah, he disappeared at some point. He wandered off.
That little shit.
Labagool dashes, and at the top of the turn, the Pudding King calls forth a slime
No.
to come after, drops from the ceiling to come after Zed.
Okay. Zed can handle it. I don't need to be covered in goo.
Eldeth is going to continue trying to shoot, but miss Diathos.
You put yourself in the perfect position, said. The prey is within range.
No, not the Booty Slayer.
I'm going for the booty!
Well, how do you know that
Yeah.
is?
I mean, you definitely hit for 19 damage.
How dare you? Killing my
Looks at me.
children?
Dagger in his butt. That's me. Hopefully I can pull Egro off Althea.
Attempting to perform regicide, are we?
Althea is going to go after the jelly in front of her. Claws,
Do it, Althea. Flame breath us.
25 damage against the jelly.
It's got tiny. Alright, there's two of them now.
Meanwhile, Lucas.
Yeah, we're shooting them all at him.
That's a hit.
What up?
19.
Still alive?
Yep. That is not a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
You sound defeated.
Well, I'm trying to decide. Yep, he's still up.
Son of a bitch. That's as far as I could go.
Well, the ooze in front of John, who is now incapacitated, is going to attack him. And hit, dealing 9 bludgeoning and 16 psychic.
That could be bad.
This could be bad.
And you must make a wisdom save.
I'm already a vegetable.
You could be more of a vegetable.
I mean,
could be
I'm
vegetable
down.
and a
down
fruit.
anyways. Do I still have to?
You still make the wisdom save.
You can be a vegetable and a fruit.
No, I'm down. I'm down though.
Yeah, but you still make the
Oh,
wisdom
I still
save.
might- What?
Because it is also trying to drain your intelligence.
I mean, there wasn't much
Well.
drain there to begin with, but...
Nope.
Oh, you passed. Doesn't drain any of your intelligence.
Lucky.
But Aaron! Ooh, there is a tasty wizard over there. Nice juicy brain.
Yeah, but see, there's a prince there that you can eat.
His brain... This is... Little John was an appetizer. Aaron will be the main course.
But Darendelle's still a treat.
Doesn't make him smart.
Well, supposedly the prince.
Little John's down. Unfortunately, so you won't be getting flanked.
Yeah, you want to go right there. I'm assuming the
Okay.
sword's right here, right?
The sword is in...
Where exactly is the sword?
It's hard to tell though.
It has.
That's where it is.
Okay.
Damn.
I just made it bigger so everybody could see it.
Alright, since D&D Beyond and Roll20 are not agreeing, I will make my wisdom saving, right?
You must make a wisdom save before you
Okay.
attack it.
With this the same.
And you apparently pass.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit it,
That's a hit.
and then do I have to make another roll to hit it again?
Yep. For each attack, each strike you attempt. That time, you are caught up in the strange, otherworldly shapes you see in the ooze. Shapes that don't make sense. And you take 12 psychic damage and become a vegetable.
Stop vegetizing us!
Meanwhile, the Pudding King not liking everything that is happening.
I mean, it is his party. He can cry if he wants to.
That's not the right size.
That, what? No. Don't want to know what that is.
Why is it not making it to size?
Obviously, it's a green circle, Sam.
I really
Clearly, he
hope it's
can't perform under pressure.
no. I don't like that.
I don't care what it is.
Dropping it around himself.
What is that? Poison? Dust?
Oh, wait. I don't. Yes, it is 20. Okay. Drops it around himself. So, Diathos and Zed must make Constitution saving throws.
That's fine. Ash. Whatever.
Both of you fail. And as such, you each take 32 poison damage.
Does my uncanny dodge work here?
I wouldn't say so. Because you are breathing in poison.
Ah, but I
But doesn't
stopped breathing fast.
What's the effect area of effect spell, sir?
What is the exact wording
Whatever,
of uncanny
whenever an
dodge?
attacker hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to have the test damage.
And yes, technically. You can somehow have the fact that you are breathing in poison.
Yeah, I just stopped breathing faster than other people.
I get
Stop breathing. How much was the damage total?
32. You take
Okay, 16.
16. Meanwhile, your waifu
Oh,
continues
wait.
her
It does
plot.
not work on anything that has a saving throw.
So, see that.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I found a thing on D&D Beyond.
Then, so
When an
16
attacker
more.
that you can see hits you with an attack, that makes sense. You would take the full 32.
Yep.
The jelly! That jelly is going after Althea and misses. Venick!
I don't know if I want to attack that thing again. I'll use my bonus action to use the sword to attack it.
Alright. You definitely hit.
Oh.
5 whole damage.
And then, one second. I'm gonna fire. No, I'm gonna guiding bolt the Pudding King.
Fire away. He's going to cast Shield, raising his armor class high enough to block it. There goes another shield.
Okay, that's my turn.
That's why I was being hesitant during your attacks, Lucas. Sister Miriam saw you go down, so she is going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on you. For 12 healing,
Well,
Big John.
Hold on, Joe. Because doesn't shield stay active until his turn?
The end of the turn, yeah, until the end.
So
Yeah.
therefore,
His turn.
my attacks wouldn't have hit if Tyler's 22
Yeah,
didn't work.
but I was waiting to see what other people would do, if he's willing to expend the spell slots or just take the damage. Resource management. Zed! The start of your turn, you must make another con save.
At the start? Ah, shit!
You succeed. You only take half damage. So you will take 10 poison.
Ah, only half? Ah, shit! Alright, looking good for me, folks. Unless your attacks knock him out of concentration.
I'm good for you guys. I've got advantage because of plus the same. I'm gonna attack.
Definitely hit. And the Pudding King goes down.
Oh, thank God!
Well, then I'm gonna attack the other slime.
You don't have
Even
advantage.
better!
You don't have advantage.
Behold
anymore.
my power, slime.
I'll assume he's attacking recklessly.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
20. D damage. And roll your D100. 74. which allows you to disarm it, so roll again. Since that doesn't affect that type of creature, but it is still up. 100! Insta-kill! It goes down. Bleh.
Die, John.
Behold, Zed the Mighty.
Pudding King Slayer.
Zed Kingslayer.
Pudding King Slayer.
But as that happens, all the other puddings also begin to disintegrate as the Pudding King falls down. And he begins to also dissolve into a pile of goo and a puddle. And you hear him
I kind of wondered.
cry out.
You haven't won! No, we will rise again from our children, reborn from the faceless Lord. Jubilex will consume the banquet that the Fungus Queen provides, and we will all grow.
Wait, who's Jubilex?
God damn it. That's another
What about
demon,
Gabagool?
isn't it?
Is he okay?
He seems to be okay. He makes his psychic connection and tells you that he no longer feels the urges to do all the things, like touch the sphere and all that.
Did he leave any items behind?
There's nothing on... Well, let me double check. I don't think there's anything on his person.
Then I will search his throne.
So as they come apart, Aaron, you see, as the big ooze comes apart, 2 spell books fall out of it. Covers coated in a magical varnish that allowed them to somehow resist the acid.
Are we still in initiative?
I will say no.
Okay, I'm dead.
You are down. No, you got healed.
No, yeah, you got healed.
Did I get healed? Oh, how
Sister
much?
Miriam gave you 12 healing.
Oh, missed that.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
It's right
Never
before
mind.
So
Zen's
the
con save.
spell books.
I'm laying
There
on
are
the
2
ground.
spell books.
You
And-
gonna tell me anything more?
You will need to learn from them. You don't just immediately know what they do. But the throne, his throne just has a footstool made of fungus at the foot of it.
You'll sit on it.
Say, flip it over. It can be Globagool's crown.
I'm the new king of muscles. Muscle king.
Muscle King.
It was just his toadstool footstool.
That's
It
it.
appears to be made from a petrified mushroom. But yep,
The so-called king had no other treasures.
he had a stone throne and a mushroom footstool, and he turned into goo.
Did anything drop out of this one?
Nope, just the big one. You sit down on the throne, Zed.
Aren't you sitting in his goo?
I mean, yeah, he was still standing on his throne, so there's goo all over the.
My butt's still kind of chapped anyway, so I need some lube on it.
I guess?
Yeah, I do see a path down here.
See 2 of them.
I'm not sure this is actually a path. Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
that's
just-
what I was just thinking. Could be just that one.
Well,
It should.
What do you do while you're sitting on the throne, Zed?
Put your feet up.
I'm just sitting there, flexing my muscles.
well, if you're just gonna posture, you mind if I take a look around that throne?
I do mine.
For any compartments?
We don't have to dig when I'm on it. I'm not moving.
Well, you can make an investigation check to look around, Zed.
Can I do like an Arcana check on like to see if there's anything magical about the throne?
You can. Does not appear to be, but Lucas and Aaron simultaneously realize that the top, the mushroom cap, comes off on the footstool, revealing a secret compartment.
Haha! What's in?
You find 55 gold, 30 electrum, a potion of poison made out of a hollowed out mushroom for the container, and 2 spell scrolls,
Ooh.
Yep.
as well as
There.
a varnished Nothic eye.
Want the eye?
What are the scrolls?
Read them. They are. They are conjure minor elementals and speak with plants.
Interesting. You said you wanted the eye, so I'll give you the eye. And Vanek, I'll give you this potion.
Alright.
I'm sure you use it for something other than me.
But
Does the eye look
shortly,
magical?
what was that?
Does the eye look magical?
I mean, it's polished to an absolute sheen, and it doesn't look like a human eye. It's a Nothic eye. It's a rare creature in the Underdark.
Are those the
Make a check.
single-eyed creatures that make themselves invisible?
Yes.
Okay, one more time. Scroll of conjure minor elemental and what else?
And a scroll of speak to plants.
I feel like a Nothic is what we fought way back when we first started playing on Roll20.
Yep.
In the mines of Phildanver or whatever.
Yep, lost Mines of Fendelver. There's a Nothic in the mines. But no, you would need to have one of the magic users check the eye.
I'll check it. See what
Arcana check.
I would have the wizard, but okay.
Well, I'm not doing good right now.
I don't blame
It's not magic.
He's disgusted by the eye.
Ugh.
Definitely not magical. Meanwhile, Erin tells you it definitely is magical. She tells you that it is technically a crystal ball of true seeing, but it can only be used once, and then it will crumble and turn to dust.
So what does that do?
It allows him to use scrying.
You can cast the scrying spell,
Which
and while scrying with it, you have true sight, with a radius of 120 feet.
means you see everything. Even those things in the ethereal realm.
But shortly after you defeat the Pudding King, a few of the ghosts that the Burrow Warden has taken command of appear and tell you that they have come to retrieve you, to let you know that the oozes have become disorganized and are seemingly just flopping around now.
Well,
They consider the battle to be more or less won, but they will still need to continue exterminating the slimes for the next few weeks, they assume.
well, unfortunately, I think the Pudding King is just a puppet. He died saying something about somebody named Jubilex.
The ghosts do not know the name.
Well, I'm hazarding a guess, being against everything around here so far we've encountered. It's been the work of demons. It's gonna be one of them.
Again, the ghosts are, they're concerned, but they highly doubt it. This is just a slime infestation, and some crazy wizard that figured out how to control them.
Vanek, use your religious powers. Do you know the name Jubilex?
His untrained religious powers.
Would it be religion or history?
Religion or history, either work.
Remember, I'm not a religious
betting this is
person.
another stupid demon.
You think you've heard the name, and that it's probably a demon, but beyond that, not overly familiar.
Well,
Mhm.
fine then.
It's a 50-50 chance.
Might as well get on out.
Well, before we head out, there's another path back here.
That just leads back into the areas where you already cleared the temple and such,
Oh,
where they were fighting the other oozes, causing a distraction.
Oh.
But you are welcomed back into the grand hall of the Diggermatics, where they make good on their promise, and they're unsure who to give it to, but they have a reward for you.
What was the reward again?
Who steps up to collect the reward?
I shall step up.
You step forward and they hand you.
Ooh. Oh.
We sure
Still-
we want the boy handling that, not us, Aaron.
She already has quite a number of magic items to
Just-
use. She'll probably spread them out efficiently among the party.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You level up again.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Seriously.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, he
So,
is.
anything.
Well, I know what we're doing tonight, the Athos. We be potting it.
What?
I was gonna say, what was that?
And they grant you all the official titles Heroes of Blingdenstone.
Ooh.
And they offer you now that, I mean, they're still going to be busy for a while, but because of your obvious, grand accomplishments, your help you've provided, they are willing to provide a guide to lead you to the surface.
Nice.
They will also provide you enough supplies to make the journey, as it will still be a couple days. But you've achieved a great victory for them.
Well, now it's time to get down drinking, having some fun.
Oh, potting. Gotcha.
Sorry, I think I had a little something in my throat there.
Lucas has to go potty.
I don't even know what I should level now.
I'm glad I didn't fight that one slime. We take the intelligence. I can't afford mine. Intelligence go down even farther than what I have now.
Yeah, after a short or long rest, you regain your intelligence, Big John.
Thank goodness.
Had to lead him by his hands.
That was a very dangerous slime.
It is for me.
I will say I upgraded the Pudding King and both of his named slimes in order to make the battle more dangerous. Because otherwise, your group is a little too overpowered.
Really? Has nothing to do with a dragon?
I nerfed her for them.
I know you did. Probably.
I have 0 decisions to make for leveling up.
Just one
I
more
just gotta
level.
Figure out spells.
One more
Leave.
level.
What to attack?
You should be, level 7 or 8?
7.
Yep,
Seven.
level 7. Alright.
Yeah, I wish we were 8. I would love a new suit.
For a while, I had a spell that it's like, I'm like, yeah, this would be great in case, somebody really needs a lot of health. And then I looked at it, I'm like, wait, it doesn't work. Because it's life transference. So it's, I'd take 4d8 necrotic
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
And I'm resistant to necrotic damage. So I'd half whatever I do, and they'd only get a smaller amount. It's like, oh. Like, it'd still work, but... I mean, it does do twice the necrotic damage they get.
I was gonna say, it should still
Yeah.
work. You take 48 necrotic, which can't be reduced in any way, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Your resistance
Oh.
won't affect it.
Yeah, then I guess I'll keep that
And
one
they
just in
regain a
case.
number of hit points equal to twice the damage.
Are we basically calling it there then for this week?
Yeah, because you got 10 minutes left. You've got your level ups to do.